Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. I just thought I'd fill you in on my life lately without filming a long ear or whatever. My back hurts. I think it's from hauling that water. But God love Amy once again for loaning me that sled. In fact, that sled goes right over the sawdust in the barn. It goes right... I can zoom it right clear back to the water holder. Stanley drinks as I pour it, though. But at any rate, yeah, it's been a crazy day and week or whatever. It's like our lives are kind of filled with going to the funeral home as of late. So today was the Glenn Milosh mother gig, Bootsy. And I got some beautiful flowers. I wanted to show them to you. I mentioned, well, first of all, I'll just tell you a little bit about the thing. There was the funeral there were calling hours yesterday. Right? Yeah, I went last night. I can't remember what I've done lately. What's today? Monday, yeah. Calling hours were yesterday. Joel and I went, and Spencer and Katie came like as we were leaving. And then today, Amy and I went to the actual funeral. She picked me up, Amy. And it was really nice. And, you know, Glenn was a total Elvis freak. Well, he still is. And Bootsy really liked anything Glenn liked. She doted on him, and he gave a lovely talk and mentioned how she loved him unconditionally, and at times when he didn't really deserve it, because he wouldn't mind me saying this, that he's a recovering alcoholic. He hasn't had a drink like in 26 years. But, you know, she put up with a lot of stuff in his youth or whatever. And he just really loved his mom, totally, of course. Well, some people don't get along with their mom, but they were very close. So I never saw Glenn cry my whole life, and you know, he did today a little bit before he gave his talk. I even spoke at the funeral. I didn't even know we were going to share memories. And I was sitting with this friend of mine named Sherry Lemry. She's been in the lounge before. I think she won some bonus, whatever. And she's like, say something, say something. She keeps like pushing me out. So finally I waited. I think I was the last one to say something. So I said something. Because Bootsy and my mom were close. And Boots' sister, Luann, who we call Nutsy, all of them were close. And Boots modeled for Mom when she had the store. So anyhow, that got finished. There was the flowers. Last night during the calling hours, I noticed this beautiful arrangement sitting on the floor by the casket. And it has a vibrant turquoise bow on it. Really pretty. I'll try to show you here in a minute. And I just fell in love with it. So today when I got there, I was mentioning to Dee White, the guitar player, rhythm guitar player in Amy's band. We were visiting. I'll do this when I tell a story. And I said, I love those flowers. And he's like, well, go tell Glenn. He'll give them to you, I'm sure, if he doesn't want them. I'm like, I'm not telling Glenn this. You tell him. So he did. He went and told Glenn. And of course, Glenn had me get with the funeral director, and they put my name on a card. And then the funeral director announced at the end of the thing, for those of you who are taking flowers, just come get them as you leave. So I have this lovely arrangement of flowers, and it has a nice vase and some stuff. Okay, so that's today. And then Mark Sobieski, my neighbor, who I was telling you about before that died, his is Saturday. It's Joel and I are going to go together at 2:30. Spencer's going to go to the calling hours and the funeral. So he grew up with the boys. With his boys. I grew up with Mark, and I thought of some really fun memories of Mark, especially in the wintertime, because he had snowmobiles, and Mark was kind of spoiled, actually, because he grew up much like I did. Like, you would have thought we were only children, because our siblings were a lot older. So, you know, he had all the neat stuff, like muscle cars, and snowmobiles, and this, that, and the other thing, and they had this hood. It was from a Bug, you know, a Bug car, a VW Bug. And they flipped it over and attached it to the snowmobile and would pull us around like a sled. And then that was really fun. And then out back of their place, which is right back up here, way back, they would have, like Mark and Casey Cowden and Carol Cowden and Tim Penfield and I would get together and like have a fire up there and, you know, have make-out parties, kind of. I never made out with Mark, though. Carol either made out with Mark or Tim Penfield, depending on. Casey Cowden's who I made out with. You might as well know. I'm sure. So at any rate, I'm certainly not going to share any of these memories at the funeral. I don't think it's going to be that. Well, I'm not staying for the funeral. I'm just going to do the calling. So that's what's happened. It's just so weird. I can't believe Mark Sobieski's dead. It's just hard to fathom. But after the Boots My Losh gig, Amy brought me back here, and I changed out of my thing and went to Ears Acres a little bit earlier than usual. Got all that done, and Patty came to visit me. Suddenly, Stanley went out and was looking at the road. He's a very good watch mule, and there she was. And so she came in to visit for a little bit, Patty, and she needs to cut my hair. And then she left, but then I came back home and changed and went over to Tavern 618, where Glenn had arranged for them. They were closed, but they just had a little private gathering for funeral goers with food and everything. Oh my God, I had so many carbs. I drank a beer. I don't really drink that much, but I really like to drink a beer when it's freezing cold out and there's snow all over, preferably while the act of snowing is happening, but I haven't been able to do that. It wasn't snowing today, but it was freezing cold, snow everywhere. And I had a beer. I just had a carbohydrate late lunch. I mean, I couldn't have fit another carb in me. It was a beer. God, I keep saying that. I had the beer. And then this pasta dish. It's a kind of, looks like little, I forget what it's called, but it's, little small hoses, garden hoses, and pasta and meat sauce. Delish. I had 2 helpings of that, 2 pieces of garlic bread, and a piece of pineapple upside down cake. I took the pineapple off it, though. Don't want to go too far with those sweets. All right, pausing so I can show you the flowers, as they say in Pittsburgh. I don't think you're going to be able to see this. I've been all over this house because for some reason my main light is not working. The cat's knocked over my lava lamp. I didn't even discover it till right now. I'm pretty upset about it, ladies and gentlemen. There, now you get a close-up of it. Oh, shut up, Bernard. He's always wanting fed, and he's whatever. Anyhow, aren't they lovely? There's the vase. I don't know. This is making me mad. Pausing again. I can't even find the lava lamp. I found the base of it. Now it's going to even get darker. Cats. I miss Goey. I think you can probably see it. I just live for it. There's Zoe's aminos. Pausing. Thank God Mars does enjoy the bisque that Joel got for Zoe, because she has several, I don't want to say cases, but boxes of it. And it's for senior kitties, so Mars is 17. She's our new senior kitty. She's the matriarch now. All right, that's all, ladies and gentlemen. I spent about 10 minutes trying to get you to be able to see those damn flowers. So I'm going to play this back and see if you can see those damn flowers. Signing off here on Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please drop those political identities. Let's focus on issues. Look at my hair. Focus on my hair. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. Remember, war is a racket. Don't take my word for it. Check out General Smedley Butler and what he had to say. Over and out. LWL.